Yeah, well,
Because you got the colors, you don't have to fish through a lot of stuff.
next thing I'll turn this around and I'll work on that end. So how was your motel accommodation?
It was very good.
The Germans left. They were losing out everything.
Upstate isn't far from here, is it? Over there somewhere?
I think we may have been, well, it's off of Elmwood.
Yeah, so it's over.
Just follow the cars around part way. I think there'll be a sign saying Skyway.
Indoor.
Yeah, we went under this on
But
our
the
tour.
Bills don't play
we were
indoors.
over in here on
No,
our
no,
tour
they play out
along the canal.
toward the
You changed.
Where did that business go?
This is Appendixy. He didn't work on the water, I don't think.
So Alice's husband worked in the mill?
No, our dad.
So what was it like selling your business? Was that an easy thing to do?
No. Our territories were merged.
And then if you can see between the trees, you'll see the, well, you can't see too much.
Can't see anything.
In there.
Driveway.
See what this guy's
No,
putting in?
no, not there.
No, that isn't it.
Just a little bit further.
Is it? Or did we pass it?
No, we haven't
Couldn't
passed it.
pass it.
It's going to be right here quick. Probably where that mailbox is.
Oh, these houses come
No,
first.
well, wait a minute. That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
there it is.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right here.
You've got to be kidding.
I don't know if you can get through there, can you?
Yeah.
It's not my car.
That's right.
Geez, it looks better. They've fixed it up. And upstairs there could be rooms. I bet there are. It looks like a curtain in
My
there.
dad always talked about finishing it off, but never did.
Yeah.
This is this one right here.
Yeah, well, they didn't live there. That's the garage.
That's the garage.
Straight
did.
ahead's their
They
house.
lived in
Oh,
here.
this is the house.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a nice house.
Wow.
I wish someone would come out that we could talk to.
Well, go ring the doorbell.
That fence wasn't there.
No.
No.
But look
I'm
at
not
how-
sure this walk was it?
Is Mom's flower garden, her
Well, that
tulip
was over there
garden?
at the
That
left.
was over here. Was there anything there now?
There's nothing there. It's all
Down,
just
walk around,
land.
you'll probably
Yeah,
get
air
some
conditioning.
attention.
Well, it's private property.
No, it's private. I wouldn't want to do that. But I want to see the front. Did they change the front? Yes, they did.
They got a
Oh,
bay
they
window.
got a bay window.
I was going to say, it looks like the bay window might have been
Yeah.
added.
That's new.
Oh, they got more windows upstairs, haven't they?
I think
I
so.
just see a dormer there with 2 windows.
So it doesn't look familiar?
Not at all.
No kidding.
Yeah.
5859, and what's the name of the road?
Route 5.
Route 5?
Lakeshore Cutoff is what I always knew it as.
I'm surprised somebody isn't coming out.
Want me to move mosey on?
I think we can go
Yeah.
on.
Okay.
That tree wasn't there. I don't remember those trees.
They went by and there was a...
It's all grown up in your eyes.
No.
That's me?
No, not this way too.
Oh, I see.
We're looking for Red George.
I think it's near where that car is.
Oh, George is your brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh. I thought it's gone. Well, maybe that was it back there, because I think that was, what was that gin mill? And there was a little place back there, kind of a
Gin,
brownish.
gin mill's still there?
Yeah, but I don't know, couldn't see it. But
What the heck is
thought it was out back. I guess we passed.
So we've gone by it.
Yeah.
Now if Mark
And go up.
There it is, Wisconsin Road. So this
And
is
then that hill that which doesn't look like much of a hill anymore. We used to come to not toboggan, but sleds.
So what's this
right
road?
almost to the.
I know it's Wisconsin Road, but what's the?
I was born in the house up here. George.
You say
was
born in the house. I mean, you didn't get born in the hospital.
There's a house over there.
Yeah, that's
Where is uphill both ways. Get to school. Snowed every day.
Yeah, you weren't just creep along here.
And walk.
Maybe her place is gone.
I would have thought it was what we
Here,
just
this
had.
is Mrs. Parker's place.
who's Mrs. Parker?
Well, she was our neighbor.
She was a neighbor.
So that's
You
one
know
of the
what?
original houses.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Guy, we need to
That
back.
our
up?
place?
We need to back.
I'm wondering if that isn't our place.
Oh, I thought you were going to know.
Well, I
What
do
was-
know it.
What was the house you brought us to? I met the man last time we were out there.
Either this one or another one.
This was
This isn't it.
We might have to come back.
Another day?
If it's it, they've added on.
But they didn't have a driveway like that.
I don't think
no,
so.
this is not the
No.
house we went
But
to.
it has a very similar look.
Where the fellow Smith lived there.
Yeah.
He came out. Is that what you're looking for?
Yes.
That's not it.
And then very soon after we come to that house, there used to be an open field, and that was where Marg milked cows. So we
Goats.
just want to crawl along.
Not cows, they were goats.
Goats.
Just get out and push like a guy. That'll
Here we are.
I think this is.
Would you like me to pull in the driveway?
But we did that last time. and the
Oh
poor guy
no,
came
I
out.
don't want to go in again.
Why not?
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, we're on tour again.
Don't go in any further.
Okay, that's fine.
He came
Excuse
out.
me. I like
See,
this.
why I didn't recognize it, they raised the roof. And there's windows on this side upstairs, which they didn't have. And there is steps and a railing to the front.
Yeah, we never had that.
Gosh, they sure have made that look better, haven't
Yeah,
they?
oh yeah. And that's an old house. I was born in it.
Yeah, did you get a picture?
I did.
Enough,
Okay,
girls?
let's go before anybody comes out.
Well, you can't see to know if there's a car coming or not. This busy road. It's clear.
Which way am I
See,
going?
they
Am I
even
going
got
Well, there
a-
is
Same
one
way.
coming.
There's a truck coming.
They even got a number on the house.
The way we want to go so slow, you might want to let him by.
So are these hedges here?
No, there was a tree here. In fact, we planted a bottle
No,
under
he's
the
turned
tree
off.
with
You're
our
okay,
names in it.
Do you
I
suppose
wonder
it's
what
still
happened
there?
to that when they dug the tree out.
Oh, the tree's gone.
The tree's gone.
Now, where all this woods is here on the right, that's going to be where the field was.
That's where the field
Where
was.
Marg milked
I
cows.
snow.
Goats.
I
No
snow.
trees. The trees are as old as
What
you are.
those snow things?
So this
Snowshoes.
just grew up. This field grew up to this.
Yeah,
So there's no field here now.
this is all bare in here.
Yeah.
It was still Annenbahn's land,
Yeah.
and then their house was at the other end of the land.
So where did your folks go to work? I mean, this is pretty remote compared to where we came from.
Well, Dad worked at the brickyard in,
Shelton.
Huh?
Shelton. The Shelton.
well,
Brickyard.
Shelton, yeah. Just up like at where the Lakeview Road is.
How did he
wasn't
get
it?
hit there every day? Bus or something?
No, he had a
Oh,
car.
he had a car?
They still were making cars in those days.
They had started by that time.
I can't get over all that woods
Yeah.
and how that has grown.
So somewhere in here she milked her goat.
Is what?
Somewhere in here she milked the goat.
Was it in a fenced-in area that she kept? The goat would just run free?
I guess there was a stake and a rope that connected the that the goat could travel out from the stake,
Mm-hmm.
right?
So the
Like
goat
a-
was tethered.
Like a tie out.
What's your
I
problem?
guess you can
I don't know what you're saying. What's this?
About the goat.
Marg's goat.
Oh,
Was not
well,
behind
it
a
wasn't
fence.
far from the house.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
But if there was
All
a
right, here's
post-
Bon and Ann's.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Well,
No?
if it isn't, then where is theirs? Theirs was next door to us.
I think the last time we were here, we couldn't find Bon and Ann's, and I'm wondering if that's gone.
The rock wall back there, is that new or is that... See the rock wall to the left?
That's wood.
This might be where Bon and Ann's house was, but this is not Bon and Ann's house.
Well, no, I'll agree with that.
But friends of mine, well, in fact,
But I think it was closer. I think it's
Oh,
gone.
I see the rock wall guy.
I think it's gone.
Yeah.
Ray Waring, who used to live with his family up here on the left, he and his wife Marilyn lived in Ann and Bon's place. Here's Ann and Bon's place.
Oh, this is it.
There it is.
Not that far from us.
Well, so it wasn't that. We've just been crawling along.
Yeah, we've been going very slow.
Well, it's a
Yeah.
new garage.
Yeah.
They
Who was
had a
born here?
barn.
They had a barn, but that's the
Bon
house.
and Ann was like
great or by grandparents.
like grandparents. They raised our mother.
Was anybody born in this house? Any of you all?
George.
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 was born.
George was born in this house. I was born in the one back there.
And Aunt Alice, you and Mom were born in the house back there? Where were you born?
I was born up in Angola.
Oh. Where oh, Mom must have been too.
And now you know.
No, Mom was born up the end of this street at a house.
You have to lead that.
Are we
'cause
going next there?
Well, let's go up the end of Wisconsin. Well, in fact, I wanted to go down Derby.
Yeah.
Well, how did you get? Ma, were you born in you said Derby?
Yeah.
Alice.
I don't know.
Angola.
Did Dad work in
You were
Angola
born in
at
Angola?
some point?
That's before my time. I don't know.
This thing here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got
This is the Derby post office.
No, that.
That.
It's got a fake window.
Well, I think the window's
Well,
broken.
what is this with the
Well,
flag up?
Well, a lot of people put a flag out. The Canfields lived here at one time, and what was his first name? Eddie Canfield.
Well, where did Grace Brown live? Kate
well,
Brown.
we've passed that.
It was an Airbus house.
Yeah.
But it's not the same
You
house.
want to go right at this point?
What do you
We
want?
go right, yeah.
You don't want to go across the track? Or,
I don't know
Okay.
if you do for
Okay.
anything. I can't
well,
think of.
the store where Bon used to walk to is up there. Well, I told you a little soon. A little late.
Now, you have a picture of this church in your...
Yes, I do. with the
Okay.
phone.
I was married here.
That
Oh, is
looked
that
like
right?
Tom Duesenberry.
Who was married here? Alice was married
I
here?
was married here.
Do you want to get out? It must have been a bell tower.
There's windows to the church proper on this side, isn't it? Windows to the church.
Yeah, but you won't be able to get to
That we
them.
could see the pew gates.
I'll put one in here too.
And there's
this
Al.
is Mrs.
Harwood. Here's Albert
Harwood,
C.
the
Bowl.
organist. Irving Maltby. Never remember her.
Most of these people knew. I might see her.
probably what to put on my big stomach. She bore the burdens. I'm not sure what this on next. Oh, contact Robert.
Alice Bugenhagen. They were friends with people named Bugenhagen.
Uh-huh.
And in fact, Alice Bugenhagen was my mother's godchild,
Uh-huh.
if I remember that right. And I guess we named her after you. And I don't know where Pearl came from, but I thought she had such a pretty name.
You got it, Rob?
Oh, this is Lee and Marge Murray. This is the man that just died.
Oh. That's who they're having the
His
funeral for.
sanctuary.
There used to be a holding out downstairs over in the other building. Oh, I never.
This has a lot of memories for you, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. The choir sings from upstairs.
See the doors and the pew.
Oh, yes. They all have doors?
Mm-hmm.
Do they get used? Do they get closed?
Way back in my day, some did and some didn't. I don't know
Mhm.
what they do today. Am I right in their way?
No. No. You're the star.
Boy, who keeps it shined up?
Well, there's a ball, we have some balls.
Oh, yeah.
Ball,
Yeah, I saw that.
the other one's pretty neat.
It's a nice balcony.
Yeah. The organ's over there. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how big the choir is today. You sang in the choir, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Those two speakers were in memory of Mom and Father David. Last year, I looked over around the building.
Oh.
Are you allowed to sit on these chairs? Well, they got ropes up here too. The room's open. My desk was right here.
Mm-hmm.
The pastor's desk was over there. And this was where they hung choir robes.
This was the church you were the secretary to?
Yes, and this was the office, the church office, and my desk was right here. And up to age 14, I lived in Wisconsin Road when I
Right.
went by.
Right.
Then, about at 14, I went to Annabon for, I don't know, a short time.
That was just
Then
up
I-
the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I came here to live with the Gates family.
I see.
And
And
I-
then you,
And I lived here. He passed away in 63, and then all of us,
he was a young man.
54. 54.
Mm.
Then we were offered a house down along the lake, free by one of the wealthy members.
Yeah.
And we stayed there, and that was fun. We stayed there for a while, and then Peter Gates bought a house on Lakeshore Road, And I lived there with them a short time, and I thought, I'm 39 years of age. It's time for me to strike out on my own. They weren't happy about it at all, but
That you were leaving?
yeah. But I left and lived in the chicken coop and decorated that. And I didn't have any
Must
money.
have felt great to be on
It
your,
did.
you know.
And I had nothing. I made my own curtains,
Mm-hmm.
little straight curtains. I bought secondhand furniture, and I had a ball.
So your whole sphere was
Yes.
in this radio.
And then the president of the bank, I used to do the banking for the church, the president of the bank met me out in the lobby one day, and he said, did you ever think of doing anything but being secretary of the church? Well, this is a long story, but actually I had a little bit. He said, we would like you to come. He said, the girl that's working there, he ended up, he married her. The girl that is sitting there, she's leaving. She's the vice president of the bank, and she's going to be leaving. Oh, when he asked me, I thought I was going to be vice president of the bank. And I said, well, I'd have to think about it. I'm planning to take a trip to Indiana. He said, you go ahead, you take your trip to Indiana, you think about it, you pray about it, when you come back, let me know your decision. I decided, yeah, I'm going to do it. So that was in '67 that I started working for the bank, and I worked there till '76 when I married Al Bowl. And then my whole life changed. I no longer was rubbing two nickels together.
When was the church built, do you know?
Yes, 1818.
Wow.
I get mixed up with the start of Christian Endeavor and this church, because one's 1818 and the other's 1881.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this burned down once, so there'll probably be a different date.
Here's how it was.
Oh.
She died of cancer, and I used to go out every weekend if I could when she was sick. And I said to her one Sunday when I was out there, Mom, you know, they may find a cure or something that you may have another 5 years. And she looked at me and said, I'd only be 75. And I said, I don't expect to live to 75, but to live 75 is too young to die.
Oh, sure. It was neat when Chuck's daughter called to announce her engagement.
Uh-huh.
Shelley said, what's the ring like? I'd like to see your ring. So she said she sent us on her computer.
Oh, on her, yeah, on her.
Haven't got a picture of the ring right away. And I said, you're more interested in what jewelry she got rather than the man she's married.
I had a number of phone calls.
Look at all the flowers
I
on each
never
post.
knew what house this was.
Before long, about that curve, I'm going to point to a place where I lived for a number of years. The next one, this one here, I lived in the up and down stairs, and then another lady lived in the other curve.
Which one? This one?
No, the one back there.
I'm going to let this guy go by me.
I've done the same thing on this one.
All right. Now, right below here, well, there is a house, but I think that was taken down. It should have been right where this house is.
They should have put
Well,
a
maybe it
monument up there.
is still there.
It might have been back in there.
But this is where it would be.
The house where Mom was born.
Did they put up a
You know,
marker
some
anywhere
that,
to show
that
that
looks
that's where she
familiar,
was
but it
born?
looks too new.
Well, it's had additions, I think. It looks like it has a dormer on it, and
But
and,
that would
and
be-
this right-hand side is new.
Well, that would be the house, or the location of it anyway.
Okay, where to next?
Down to where we came from, straight
Okay.
ahead.
Yep. by those windmills.
I'm gonna put in more.
And we're going to go find hooks